Hey, what's good, everybody? This is EJ,
It's your boy Kenny.
And it's Francis.
and this is the Banter 3FC podcast with three friends that love the game and love talking all things football. Before we get started, as always, I want to remind you guys we are on all social media platforms, so don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. Appreciate the love and support because, as I always say, Francis,
We're nothing without our loyal fans.
yes, sir. Let's get into it. Okay, gentlemen, we're back. Match week 16 has come and went.
Yep.
Lord, I'm happy that it went. But want to let you guys know this is probably going to be the last episode for 2025. So we are going to send you guys off, wrap up the 2025 year and send you off into 2026 with love, prosperity, and all the above, right?
Merry Christmas and
Yes,
Happy
sir.
New Year's in advance to those who celebrate.
No. We are
Those who
we are
celebrate.
open to everybody, man.
Yeah, of course.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
holidays, excuse me.
There
Sorry.
you go.
Yes, correct.
Yes. Politically correct,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, so since that is the case, we're going to switch up the format just a tad bit. And we're going to start off, as always, giving our review of the fresh games from this past weekend. Then we're going to give our preview of what's to come for this upcoming match week. Then we're going to toss in a new little segment, a prediction of where we're going to be in the table when we get back from vacation, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll close it out with our Did Ya See? So, without further ado, let's get it rolling. Chelsea. Francis, talk to us. I think it was Chelsea versus
Everton at the bridge.
Everton at the bridge.
Yes.
Talk to the people.
Keep it nice and short. Ended up being 2-0 victory for the boys. To be fair, Everton had a lot of chances. They can feel kind of hard done by not even getting a goal. Obviously, the first goal came from a great pass to play. Fofana got the ball, drove in to the midfield area, passed it to Gusto, who slotted it as Cole Palmer was making a run. Good to see Cole Palmer back in action, back on the score sheet. Love to see that. Right after that, Alejandro Garnacho, big dog, you had a chance at an open net. You did everything, all the work, besides finishing the ball in the nets. You gotta do better, champ. Not gonna hold you, but it is what it is. Second goal came in at the very end of the first half. Pedro Neto with a great type of winger play here, taking the man on, driving to the byline. Nice cutback. Gusto, who also had the assist on the first goal. So Gusto scores it. So Gusto had a goal and an assist in the game. So very happy to see that for him. It's the second goal in his Chelsea career. So ended up being 2-0. Honestly, we could have scored more, but also, to be fair, in second half, Everton did hit the post. So I will take it. 2-0, I'll take it. It is what it is, and we got out of there.
Clean sheet.
Yeah, Fofana and Chalobah, but that is the starting pair going forward. I think it's like the 5th or 6th clean sheet that they've had together. So this is definitely a starting pair going forward.
Yeah, there was some close calls though. I think Grealish had a chance too.
Yep.
And then Njai, yeah, that was one of those where it's just like a slow roller that it might go in the corner, but luck was on you guys' side this week.
Yeah, Bob.
But let's go back to whatever. Let's go back to
I was just waiting.
You mentioned Alejandro Garnacho.
I did.
Remember how you were all smiling and you were so happy?
Yeah.
This is what he does. You guys know I loved Garnacho. Garnacho.
Yeah,
I loved him.
Yeah.
But this is what he does. That's not the first time I've seen him miss. Like you round the keeper or you're 1v1 with the keeper. It's your world. Just put the
Finish
ball
it.
in the back of the net.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna say too much. Still got love for him, but it's just types of things where it's like I remember the one against Tottenham. I will never forget it. I think Bruno played him a ball that was perfect, and he just blasted over. But yeah, but the thing about him is, even with that, he always somehow creates something out of nothing, and
Correct.
that's why I liked him
Yeah.
because he'll take players on. He'll come on if the game is kind of low energy. He'll come on, take players on, and create something. He'll cross the ball, and you wonder how did he even get that cross? Get across it. I think there was a game. There was a cross last week to Palmer when he had just came on.
Yep.
And Palmer just missed it
Missed
slightly
it,
to the
yeah.
left. So Garnacho always does something. So it takes some getting used to. He'll give you those frustrating kind of performances, but overall, I think he's a good player.
Do better, Alejandro. That's all I can ask, bro. Please don't. That's all I can ask.
Just get used to it.
I'm not about to.
Just get used to it.
My only thing was, you know what I really think? You guys got the win, you got the clean sheet, all great. You got the 3 points, love it, right? I think the one thing that was very, very like was gonna happen, I felt it with the way that the game was going, the chances that were created. That was a Drewsbury Hall redemption game.
Mm.
And I think you guys got real lucky that he got hurt when he did and he got taken off because he's been on a good run coming into that game. And
Yeah,
I
he's been
felt like
cooking,
he was gonna do something.
I
But
kind of feel
hey,
for him, though. I do kind of feel for him, but hey, it's how the chips fell. That's all it is.
but he
hmm.
was made where, Francis?
No, he perfected his craft at Cobham. He wasn't made at Chelsea. He just perfected himself.
That's
And then when he
y'all
Everybody
had
else is made in Colbum,
because they
but
come
now
from
all of a
Cobham,
sudden.
that's fine.
y'all had that boy playing conference league only. That's
Well,
crazy.
he was never even good enough, but it's fine.
Anyways,
Yep.
nothing else. But Kenny, just remember, my prediction was
What was it? Remember, I don't record it until after. You
Uh,
have to pay attention after. Remind me then. I'll be sure to
don't
update your
don't
record.
worry. And editor, we must keep a running ticker. I want it placed right here, right here, right here. But
Don't worry.
that's
anyways,
it
we'll
from me.
keep things. Yeah, yeah, we'll keep things rolling. I just want to get this one out the way. Arsenal versus Wolves
Mhm.
at the Emirates. I don't really have
Bring up your
much today.
spirits.
Yeah.
Um, last week I said I wanted a response, right? After losing to Villa. I wanted a response. We got the response midweek. We didn't get the response on the weekend because midweek we destroyed Club Bruges, beat them 3-0, and then we show up to the worst team in Premier League history and it took a last minute winner. You know, as the game was going on in the first half, I'm just watching like, yo, what am I watching right now? What is this? This looks like foolishness. They showed up as if all they needed to do to win was to just arrive at the Emirates Stadium. And that's not how life goes. It doesn't go that way. First half was shocking. Nobody showed up. Uh, Eze non-existent. Martinelli ghost. Brain dead. Victor Gyökeres nowhere to be found. Couldn't
Harsh
even.
words.
It couldn't even. He can't even. I just want my striker, and it's so crazy. The bar is so low. I just want him to hold the ball, just to control the ball and pass. We're not even talking about goals. Just hold the ball and pass. Can't even do that right now. But the only player that I will give credit to is Bukayo Saka, and I feel like he deserves it. He was the only one that looked like he was up for it, and he basically said, "No matter what happens, we have to win today," and he forced it. Left his imprint on the game. Was always dangerous, always creating something, create a lot of chances, and it it led to him getting creating two own goals for us to win the game, which is foolish, absolutely foolish against a team of that caliber. They're even worse than that Sheffield Wednesday or
Mhm.
Sheffield United team from a few years ago that got relegated. And look at what we're doing. I don't have anything else.
Wolves feel hard done by. They should have got a point out of that, no question. I feel for them. I do.
I'm sure
That's
you
what
do.
happens.
Sure you do.
Oh, that
Next week
video.
he's gonna say made in Molyneux. Made in Molyneux.
Yo, that video you sent of I forgot what that group is,
Oh
where
no.
they were hype
Yeah.
after Tolu scored. Yo, I
Yeah.
was crying.
That's Francis, literally.
Yeah,
That is
no, that is.
that's
he
Francis.
was he was so mad.
When
that
we scored the winner,
yeah.
I know Francis was sick. I know he was sick. He
Literally.
was
Oh my
sick.
god. But now, you guys, I said it. There was just something off about that game from the very first minute. I don't know what it was. It just seemed like you guys couldn't break them down. You would try different passes, and you're up front. I remember Saka. It was like you guys would try to force feed him, and then the ball would just go out for a goal kick. It just nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. But yeah, Wolves. This was always going to be the game. Low block, try to just counter. They could have had a couple chances, and they were able to bury one. But hey, championship DNA. You guys have to get it done. Find a way to score, even if it is two own goals. That's just how it goes when you're a relegation team. Things just always seem to go against you. So Arsenal got it done, but I don't know.
By the skin of their
That was
teeth.
kind of yeah. That was for Wolves. You let Man United. They let Man United beat them 4-1. So there's no
Don't
reason why Arsenal shouldn't be
I
able to.
I know you can't. They didn't show up to play you guys the way they played. They don't like you get I get what you're saying, but it's like they pulled up to play with you guys. For us, they everybody was in their box. But it is what it is. I'm not excusing it. I'm not happy with the performance. It's not good enough. That's terrible. That's dog crap. I need a response.
Has Chelsea? Have you played them yet?
I
Yeah,
believe
Chelsea
so.
beat
Yeah,
them.
I think we won like 2 or 3 nil. I gotta look
Yeah,
up.
Chelsea. Yeah, you got. I remember you guys won 4-0. I remember that was the game where I was like, I'm shutting it off. It was at halftime. You
Oh
guys
yeah,
were already up.
yeah.
Yeah, Wolves suck. I'm sorry if you're a Wolves fan out there. I'm sorry. You guys are terrible. You're going to the championship this year. Sorry.
Wow.
Can we move on? Does anybody have anything? I
No,
don't. I don't have anything.
I got none.
Okay, that brings us current to today's game: Manchester United versus Bournemouth at Old Trafford. Our
A
Man United
thriller,
correspondent, talk to the people.
an absolute thriller. If you missed this game, you missed probably the best game of the league so far. What would you guys say?
Probably it's up there. It's definitely up there.
There was one more game. Was it Brighton?
No, I
There was
think
one.
Brighton Man City, is
Leeds,
it?
Man
Was it?
City versus Fulham.
Oh yeah, Man City versus
Yes,
Fulham. That's the
five
one. Yeah,
four,
5-4.
five
Yeah, yeah.
four.
That was like
That was
last
the
week.
only one. Yeah. Yep. That was exactly it. That was the only one where I was like, okay, that was close. But I feel like I don't know. This one had a little bit more just because Fulham, I believe, were trailing the entire time in
Yeah,
that one.
yeah,
Yeah,
Whereas
yeah,
this one, it
yeah.
was
Yep.
like back and forth, back
yeah.
and forth.
Mhm.
So yeah, this was an absolute thriller if you're a neutral. But if you're a Manchester United fan like me, this is one of the reasons why my emotions with this team is all over the place. We start off the game so well, so well. We're pressing them. They're doing absolutely nothing. They couldn't get into the game. We score the goal, and what do I always say? Once we score that goal, let's score another one. Let's close up shop because I know we're going to concede. It's written somewhere. In Old Trafford, once we score, the other team has to score. And what happens? Semenyo gets the ball. equalizes 1-1. Fine, we do a good job. We come back right before the half. Casemiro scores the header off a corner, going to the half 2-1. You know our record when we're up at halftime at Old Trafford. It's usually a guaranteed victory. Literally the first 5 minutes we get scored out of the second half 2-2.
1 minute
Concede
in,
again.
actually.
It was 1 minute,
Mm.
yeah. Concede again off of a free kick, making it 3-2. And at that point, I was so gut wrenched because I know that this isn't a game that reflected the score. I feel like the way we played the first half, we should have been up at least 3-1 or even 4-1 or something. So being down 3-2 at home was just disgusting. But one thing this team is going to do is bring you down, but they'll raise you right back up. My captain. We need to start talking about Bruno Fernandez more in this show because I've held my tongue long enough. That man deserves his flowers. He deserves it now. I don't want to hear nothing, no comparison. I don't want to ever hear another comparison with him and Odegaard again. Different levels, different players. Nobody should ever bring that up anymore. It's over. It's finished.
He
Bruno
couldn't, he
Fernandez.
couldn't
Excuse
wait to
me.
start saying something
Excuse
about
me.
Arsenal. He couldn't wait. Talk about Cole Palmer because
No.
that's who they keep on saying is the best attacking midfielder in the Prem. That's who they say.
And the crazy, just let me just paper real quick. The crazy thing is all this stuff about he's not playing his position, and he look what he's still doing. So can you imagine? Let's 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 please start respecting Bruno Fernandez, please. Now back to the game. Scores a golazo, free kick, upper 90. From then on, I knew we were gonna come back and we knew we were gonna win this game. And then Mateus Cunha, who deserved the goal, by the way. He's one of those players. He does the dirty work. Kind of reminds me of Gabriel Jesus a little bit, where it's not just about the scoring. He'll do everything else. Link up play. He'll be in our own 18, win the ball, and take the ball up the field for us. So, a magnificent player. Was able to get the fourth goal. At that point, I'm hyped. I'm excited. I'm sending voice notes. I think we won the game.
I
No,
love
hold
this
on.
team.
What's no, hold on. What was the voice note that you said? What was it? Tell the people. What was it? What was it?
Hey, hey, man. I love this team. Yo, I was so hype. I was running around my living room like going crazy. But yeah, so imagine that. And then literally, I can't even. This was one of those games where I couldn't even tell you how many minutes has been going past each goal. And then to see, and I literally said, please just lock in defensively. Let's lock in. We were playing like we were still down 3-2. I'm just like, what are we doing? Let's control the game. Then this is a reason why, for me, once we were up 4-3, there had to be some sort of shift in formation or something. So that's on Ruben. It's like, I get it, you want to keep playing your system, but in that type of situation, we're where we want to be. Lock up shop. There's no need to be trying to play back and forth anymore. That doesn't make any sense. And of course, we did have a depleted back line in Aiden Heaven and Lenny Euro starting this game. A lot of inexperience and gave up a fourth goal to Krupi, who that he looks like a real baller because
OD.
that wasn't even it was just a really really good one touch and then
Bang, left
on his
side.
left foot finish. So
He's 19,
all
right?
the goals, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he plays like he's very experienced and I like him as a player.
Mhm.
So ended up finishing 4-4. Really, really good game. But as a United fan, it's annoying because I want us to win these games so that we can have a little bit of buffer for these upcoming games, and coupled with the fact that we now have two of our or three with Mesraoui, but on the right side, two of our best players going to AFCON. So it's annoying. Glad we were able to come back and didn't lose the game, but this is a game. We're at home. We're up 4-3. Few minutes left. Let's lock it down and go home with the 3 points.
Yeah. Great game to watch.
Sure
I
was.
enjoyed that one. Lots of. I was in my company meeting, and every time anytime a goal went in, I'm over here like jumping, like like man, that was a crazy game. But yeah, you guys just got to learn how to control games. That's where you guys struggle. Um, you play to the level of the opposition, and it turns into like one of those like back and forth, back and forth. So
Yeah.
you know, we'll see what happens. The only thing that I will say is though, I'm happy that the Man United bug ended this week because I played against Fred. Fred had Mateus Cunha, Casemiro, and who else? Mbuemo.
Brian Bummel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Casemiro and Mateus Cunha scored. And it was looking real scary. But hey, we got the win. We back.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Francis, anything?
Nah, like I said, it was a really good game. Both teams definitely could probably feel like they should have won the game. So, but it's a really good game to watch. I enjoyed myself.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I just want
Okay.
to say one last thing. Brian and Buemo, he had to do a little bit better for me today.
Mm.
It's been in like the last 2 or 3 games. He hasn't looked as sharp as he did the beginning of the season. Touches are a little off, passes are a little bit off. Even the chances that I don't know if you guys remember the ball from Cunha where Buemo it was like a full on volley. I feel like that was a pretty good chance. Kind of reminded me of that Rooney to RVP type of volley. But I need him to just come back from AFCON, be refreshed. Please, Onana, do what you do. Let those goals go in so that our our guy Embuemo can come back healthy and ready for the EPL.
Maybe
Thank
Mbemo
you.
was getting ready for AFCON himself.
Well, whatever he's doing, he can do that in AFCON. When he's back, do continue where you started from the
All right.
EPL.
Oh, okay. Well, if nothing else from the pod, we'll
Mm-hmm.
keep things rolling to the next segment of the show, our preview for match week 17. Whew. So, first on the ticker, who we got? Who
I
we
mean,
got? Who we got?
Chelsea. Oh, this is
Chelsea versus
Newcastle at
Newcastle
St. James Park. This is gonna be
at
tough.
7:30 in the morning.
Ooh, that's not a good team to play at 7:30.
It's a setup. It's literally a setup for us to lose every single time. I already know what it is. Oh, and I don't
Hold on.
ever
Why we
want to.
both sit up at the same time?
I do not ever want to predict a loss for Chelsea, but I'm literally envisioning it. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna go 1-1, even though I honestly feel as if we'll probably end up losing somehow. But I'm gonna go 1-1.
I'll go. I see you guys losing, and then they just lost to Sunderland as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bounce back game for them. I'll say 2-1 Newcastle.
3-0
I knew it. I
Newcastle.
knew it. I knew it. I
When he does
knew
it to the
it.
side, it's a crazy prediction.
I knew it.
3-0 Newcastle United. 7:30 kickoff, bright and early, away at St. James's Park. 3-0 Newcastle. You people heard it first.
Okay.
You heard it here first.
All right, I recorded it. Your record is now 5-7.
Yeah. 6-7.
You don't include Champions League in the predictions?
No, this is just EPL.
Mm, okay. Okay. Anyways, up next after that is Arsenal versus Everton. What's the name of their new stadium? The Fairleigh Dickinson? No, the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
Yeah, some Dickinson.
So for me, this is gonna be a Saturday 3:00 game. 2-0. 2-0. bounce back response. Would like to see 2-0.
Not gonna lie, I think it's gonna be a lot closer than you think. I do think Arsenal is going to get another late winner in a sense. I think it's gonna be a 1-1 game for most of the game, but Arsenal's gonna get another goal and make it 2-1 towards the end of the game.
Yeah, I kind of see where Francis is coming from. I do see this being maybe a little bit tricky. But the only thing is that Everton, they don't have that out and out striker that kind of
Yeah.
strikes fear. So yeah, I say Arsenal 2-1.
Yeah. Okay. Up next, after that, Manchester United versus Aston Villa, team in the title race at Villa Park. Talk to us, Kenny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. They're probably the hottest team right now, in the league. At Villa Park, correct?
Yep, at Villa.
Yeah. I mean, you would know. It's tough. No. I say again, we're a team that plays to our opponents, so I do see us being a lot better defensively. I'm hoping for a victory. I'm actually gonna go 2-1, Manchester United.
3-1 Aston Villa.
For me, I'm going 3-2 Man U. I think you guys play a lot better against the teams that are higher up in the table. And I think Villa will have possession, and I think that suits you guys in a game like that away. You'll defend, you'll stay compact, you'll catch them on the break because they are susceptible to get scored on. So I think you guys will win
Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah,
So
yeah, hope so. I could also see a draw just because we don't have the firepower in Ahmad and Buemo, but we'll see.
oh, you just
Yeah.
reminded
AFCON.
me.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
actually rewind.
3-1 Aston Villa.
4-0
Hey man,
Villa.
that's
Nah, that's
that's
egregious.
crazy.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. You gotta look at it like this. You don't have Mwemo. You don't have Diallo. So that means you have to play Diallo at right wing back. He's not going to do anything. And that means
Liability.
you have to play Patrick Dorgu at left wing back.
Yeah, that's the problem. If Dallo does what he's been doing these past 2 weeks, I'll have no issue. He actually looks like he knows what he's doing. Madrid are looking. I don't know if I'm seeing rumors. I don't know if someone's playing tricks on me. I'm seeing Real Madrid are in for Dallo. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Well, they had a
But
lot of injuries to right back. So,
please, no, don't take him. No. But yeah, if he keeps this up, hey, he's got a goal. He's got an assist today. Sorry, a goal. What was it? Prior game and then an assist this game. So keep it up. Hopefully he's back, and I don't know what he's been doing personally to make him play better, but keep doing that. So we'll see. Dorgu is the issue. He hasn't showed me anything that he's ready to step up. So hopefully some of our youth can come in and do something.
4-0 Villa. Okay. Let's keep things rolling. Keep things rolling. The next segment of the show, a prediction of when where our teams will be when we get back from the holiday break.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we start with how you guys want to do the order? Talk to me.
We could
What you
do
think?
We just do
alphabetical.
what we just did.
Alphabetical?
Okay.
Alphabetical, so Arsenal can start. That's fine.
Okay, so I took a look at the table, right? Up next, we got Everton. After that, we have Brighton, then Aston Villa again. Then after that, we have Bournemouth, Liverpool, Nottingham Forest. I think we get out of that and we still finish in first place when we get back from the pod break.
Respect. Okay.
City is
Yeah.
coming.
I know you're waiting. I know you're waiting. I know you're waiting.
Phil Foden.
Yeah. So Chelsea, we have, as we just mentioned, away at St. James next. Then after that, we're home to Aston Villa, home to Bournemouth, away at the Etihad at Man City, and then away versus Fulham, another London derby. And then we are home versus Brentford, another London derby. I believe we're third right or fourth right now.
Fourth, yeah.
Fourth. I expect us to be in third. Third place.
Okay. Title charge?
Depending on the point gaps, the point gap. Yeah.
What?
Depending on how deep the point gap is. What's the
Yo, with him, it's always dependent. Like, nah, bruh.
I still think we're still there right now. That's what it is.
No, because the thing is, you're the same person that said Chelsea would finish above Arsenal in the table this year. I want you to speak with your chest at all times.
I just
No,
did.
you didn't. You
Didn't you
didn't.
put Arsenal at fourth?
I did.
He put Arsenal at fourth.
Absolutely. Without hesitation.
He said depending on the points gap. Well, that's what it usually depends on, Francis. Thank you. Thank you for that insight.
Thank you. Now, we'll be third. We still have a chance for the title. That's it.
All right, moving on. Manchester United away, Aston Villa, already discussed that. At home to Newcastle, then a little bit of an easier schedule where we're at home to Wolves, away at Leeds, away at to Burnley, and then the last game we play our arch nemesis, the Manchester Derby. So I feel like we're gonna drop points. Just given the kind of team we are, I say we end up at fifth just because we have that Wolves lead to Burnley. I feel like we're going to be able to make up for points we'll probably drop against the likes of Villa and City. Again, not easy games. Leeds especially. Wolves should be able to take care of business. Burnley should be able to take care of business. Leeds might be a little bit tricky, but I think from that little 3-game span, we'll pick up points, and I think we should be able to finish fifth.
It's crazy that you get to play Wolves again.
Yeah, oh my, that's lovely, and it's this December 30th.
Wow,
lovely.
That's crazy. Anyways, that is so crazy. Well, actually, it's an easy game for some, not for others. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that wraps up the table position prediction of the show. And now we'll keep it rolling to the last segment of the show. Did ya see? Francis, talk to the people.
Yeah. Did y'all see, for the first time in almost a decade, I actually spent a lot of time watching this game, the Tyne-Wear Derby, Sunderland versus Newcastle. So the first time they played in the Prem since 2016. And of course, this is the type of derby where we know it's not really about football. Like, there are going to be some wild tackles in this game, and there's a lot of pushing for a lot of animosity. That's my type of football. I like that stuff. To be fair, it was a really good game though. I enjoyed it, and I believe it was Nick Waltamada had a own goal, and so Sunderland ended up winning 1-0, and I believe they haven't lost in like the last 10 games to Newcastle, I believe. But yeah, it was a really good game. So I want to see if y'all watched that too. That was a really good match to watch.
I actually missed it. I went to go play soccer Sunday morning, so I missed the whole game entirely. Yeah. I just did see that Voltamata had the own goal. He got me -3.5 points for fantasy. I did see that.
Starting to think it's the manager. But yeah, I didn't see. I didn't watch the game. I did watch the highlights. But yeah, one thing I believe that there was a picture taken
Mhm.
by Newcastle. I think I don't remember. Is it the last time they won against Sunderland? I don't know
Mhm.
if you guys saw that. And then
I
Sunderland
yeah,
ended up
I
doing the
read up on
exact
that.
same
Yeah,
thing,
yeah, yeah.
taking that picture.
Hey,
So it
them
just
boys,
kind of goes into that rivalry a little bit. It's deeper than football. So it was
for
good to
sure,
see that coming back to the Prem.
for
The
sure.
other thing too, on the scoreboard, they didn't even put Newcastle; they put visitors.
Yeah,
So it was
yeah,
Sunderland versus visitors.
yeah.
That's banter.
Yeah.
That's banter. That's banter. Gotta love it. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about our Did Y'all See in our table predictions in the comment section. Would definitely love to see what you guys think, what you agree with, disagree with, all that. But anything else from the pod?
Nothing for us. Nothing for me at least.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Indeed. Happy
Happy New Year.
holidays.
We'll catch you on the new year.
Yeah, because we will all be in Nigeria celebrating the holidays. Won't be supporting the football team
Listen,
though,
you
but
know
we'll
why
be
it's me,
Yeah,
and I
supporting
said that
yeah,
the
last
yeah.
holiday.
week. Shameless people.
All right. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, yeah. But anyways, again, appreciate you guys tuning into the Banter 3FC podcast. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all of our content. You can find us everywhere on all social media platforms at Banter 3FC. Appreciate the love and support. Once again, happy holidays and a happy new year from the Banter 3FC podcast. Tune in with y'all in 2026. Be safe.